Scorpio, what's up with y'all, man? How you doing? Today we're going to lay out a little general forecast for you guys for the next 6 to 8 weeks. Just a little general forecast, push the time frame out a little bit, give us chances to, change timelines and all that good stuff. You know what I mean. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Everything you need to know is down there. Go ahead and hop right into this. The first thing I'm going to look at is the past. We're going to see what happened in the past here with Scorpio. What happened in the past, universe? What happened in the past? What happened in the past, universe, with Scorpio? Trying to get a jumper here. I don't need a jumper. I just like one. It can give a pointer as to where the energy is going. It could just be a little side note, but I like to have one jump out. But if not, we'll just have to shuffle right into this. Okay, I guess not. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. The Fool card. High Priestess reversed, Temperance reversed. Could be a Sagittarius that you were dealing with. Okay, so the overall issue is the Fool card. I think you jumped into this too quick. And didn't realize what you were getting yourself into. Okay, Page of Wands reversed. So the person you're dealing with, this person's the really wishy-washy type of person anyway. Okay, so with them being 2 of Swords and you jumping straight into this, I think you both jumped straight into this. You being a fixed sign, you're probably much more likely to have your mind made up, I mean, I'm a fixed sign, so I know that I can't speak for everybody out there, but typically, for the most part, we fixed signs, I don't care which one you are, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio, I don't care which one you are, we fixed signs typically don't really like to make half-assed decisions, typically not. If I'm going to make a decision, me being an Aquarius, I know sometimes I can kind of like hang back and not make a decision because I want to make sure that it's final. When I make a decision, that's the decision, right? So more than likely, I think most of you, were very sure of what you wanted. You went ahead and jumped in, but the person you're dealing with here, they just jumped in like, I don't know what I want. I don't, you know what I mean? And that kind of wishy-washiness. And, I think there's communication was very, very terrible too, because this person was up in their head. They weren't really communicating their thoughts and their, because they could make it sound like, ooh, yeah, I'm the knight in shining armor, for those of you dealing with a dude, not everybody's dealing with a man, but specific with that type of mentality. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to tell all the good things. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and this is what I want. Yeah, whoop-de-whoop. I'm going to paint my past up to make it sound like a good thing, paint my goals, dreams, and aspirations up to make them all sound good. But there's this other part of me that's, I don't really know. I'm wishy-washy, and I'm not talking about that part. I'm holding that inside, so I'm not communicating myself, fully. I'm just really not expressing everything that's going on inside of me, if that makes any sense, So, yeah, and this 6 of Cups reverse is coming up for a lot of people in the past. By the time this came to an end, I really feel like you fought moving on from this for quite some time. You probably stayed there longer than you should have, which is normal. I don't know anybody that's never done that before. We've all done that at least once, right? But by the time this did come to an end, this 6 of Cups reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, there was a lot of animosity built up at that point. A lot of animosity, okay? So, yeah, I really think that you jumped into this too quick, and the person you're dealing with jumped into it with not really even knowing if they wanted to. They just did it anyway, Wasn't even really 100% sure of what they wanted or what their goals were. Just went ahead and jumped in, That's weird. Let's take a look at the person you're dealing with and how they feel about you in the current moment. The person Scorpio's dealing with. Okay, possible actions that they may take. if that wants to come through, but I'm mainly looking at how they feel about you in the current moment. Person Scorpio is dealing with universe next 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, the Hangman. All right. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. King of Wands. Tower card, Temperance reversed. Okay, I do think you are going to hear from this person eventually. They're waiting on you, though. They're waiting on you. They're waiting for you to reach out. And I've been seeing this a lot, man. I've been seeing, and again, this whenever I go through like a bundle of readings and I start to see kind of one collective theme that, it's not the same situation, but it's the same sort of theme surrounding multiple different signs, and that opens up to me a bigger picture of something that we're all going through collectively, okay? The ending of old karmic cycles, cutting of old karmic contracts, stuff like that. But yeah, I really do feel like this person's, they've been waiting on you to reach out, but they're getting impatient. They're getting impatient. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with here. Maybe I'm going to have to clarify that Page of Wands right there. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So I do think they are going to try to get your attention. I see this 10 of Cups right here, okay? So it's like, to have this right here as their feelings, but Temperance reversed, 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's like I have the picture in my mind, the end picture, but the feelings in the current moment that it would take to inspire me to put forth the work and the effort to get to this end point aren't there. Yeah, I can look at myself 5 years from now and I want to be with you. I want us to be together and be happy, and I see the picture, but the pathway there is missing. Does that make any sense? That's the best way I can think to describe that right there, because I don't really think that they have genuine love and desire in this current moment. Okay, they have a picture painted in their mind of what they want it to look like, how they want it to be, how it's supposed to be. And I don't know if they're just hoping that it'll just poof appear for them one day or what. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. With this King of Wands energy there, though, I really think that this person is extremely stubborn, very, very stubborn, just like you. Just like you. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. And they're gonna try to get your attention. Okay, this right here, because it's next to with the Temperance reversed, the Hangman, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and 2 and 4 of Pentacles both reversed. I don't really think that this is going to be like straight up communication, like I'm going to reach out to you and try to talk to you. This right here is more like a childish little petty way of trying to get your attention. Like, for example, they could see that you commented on somebody's status on Facebook, and there's a big old long comment thread type of, and then, I'm going to sneak in there and I'm going to just make up some comment just so you'll get notified for it, and you'll see that I commented too, and I'll get your attention, just to bring your attention towards me. I'm going to do something to try to say, hey, see me over here? Hey. And I'm trying to get you to come talk to me. Does that make sense? That's what I think they're going to do, but I don't really see this as direct communication. I don't see it as direct communication. I don't know what you're dealing with, Scorpio, but good Lord. I'm not going to lie, my head hurts a little bit after that. My head hurts a little bit. Hooey, shooey, dooey, and Louie. Let me take a sage break for a second here. Hang on, y'all. Woo. Wooey, shooey, dooey, and Louie. Okay. Clear the air, release the demons, or whatever. Okay. So let's go ahead and skip to the most likely outcome. Let's look at the most likely outcome for Scorpio in this particular situation. I'm honestly anxious to get to the advice. This right here looks like something that's going to need some advice. Most likely outcome. The Death reversed. Could be another Scorpio that you're dealing with. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Nine of Cups, okay. 9 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups reversed. All right. Yeah, see, you're walking away. You're walking away. I see this little attempt at and it's not even really an attempt, like not a mature adult attempt at trying to get your attention. Like it'd be one thing if I reached out to you and wrote you a message like, yo, look, this is how I feel. Can we talk? You know what I'm saying? Like if I made it some sort of concerted effort to actually communicate with you. But I see this childish little childlike attempt to get your attention in hopes that you do all the work. Well, let me just go ahead and get your attention over here, and maybe you'll do all the work trying to reconcile. You know, I don't think you're playing that game though. Nah, you ain't playing that game. You ain't. Nah. You're moving on from this. Moving on. Okay. I think you're probably going to ignore it, honestly. I think you're probably just going to ignore any attempt to try to get your attention. Okay. That's what I'm seeing happening here. You still got your guard up. Some of you are going to go off and be single. But either way, this is a very powerful energy. A very powerful energy. You need this energy in order to manifest true love. Okay. We talk about this a lot. I don't have time to go on that lecture right now, but stepping into that emotionally independent energy. Okay, very powerful. This cycle is complete. It's closed out. It's closed out, and I see you moving on from it, okay? Okay, well, maybe not, but we're going to go ahead and get the advice. I was thinking, man, this needs some advice. Oh, how can I underestimate my Scorpios? Let's look at the advice, though, anyway. I know that some Scorpio is going to want some advice here. Even if it's just to reassure you that you're making the right decision. You know how many people come to me for personal readings and they're so worried and all they want to do is make sure that they're I can't say making the right decision, but on a path that is going to yield positive results. And I'm like, yes, you're doing just fine. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You know, don't question yourself so much. Don't beat yourself up so much. That will hold us back more than anything. You know, and I'm a human too. I do it all the time. And I always have to have either somebody check me or I have to check myself. Oh, hang on. Oh, Death card. Jumped right. That's the Scorpio card too. And the upright as your advice. Let it die. Okay. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Page of Cups reversed. Don't reach out. If they reach out, ignore it. Judgment reversed. Don't be so quick to judge this situation. Okay? That can hold us back. Okay? Something happens right now, or here in the somewhat present moment, and we can be real quick to assume what we think is going on. You know? But if you hold that space and give your faith to the universe, basically with the attitude of, well, I'm sure one of these days this will make sense. I have no idea what the hell's going on right now, and that's very common. Most of us don't. But one of these days, I'll be able to look back on this in hindsight, and it's going to make perfect sense. It's going to make perfect sense one of these days, okay? So don't be so quick to judge this situation right now. Just wait, hold that space, and you will be able to have a much clearer picture of it in hindsight one of these days, okay? So moving forward, learn to distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition. Okay? Don't try to be more intuitive. That's not really how we do it. I don't really have time to break it down and explain the whole thing, but you don't become more intuitive. You're already intuitive as hell. What you do is you turn the volume knob on your ego down so that you can hear your intuition. That's what we need to do. okay? And in order to do that, we need to learn which one is which, okay? Which one is which? Is this my ego? Is this my intuition? No judgment here, just which one is which. I need to learn to distinguish the difference between the two, okay? And then once I can do that, then it makes it a little bit easier to pay attention to the intuitive voice. And I can turn the volume knob on the ego down or ignore it or whatever I need to do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But for now, if I was you, I would keep myself busy, keep myself occupied. Don't reach out. Don't reach out. And if this person tries to get your attention, just ignore it. Okay? Anyway, I feel like that was your message. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tuned in and played along. Thank you all so much for all the love and support that you guys show me on a daily basis. It means more to me than anything in the world. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.